Ho, 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 Merry Christmas! Today is Christmas Day, and I woke up this morning before my family, so I went ahead and had one of the cherry ganache chocolate crispy bars. And then we are now having breakfast, and I will show you what my husband is having for breakfast. This is my husband's Christmas breakfast. It's waffles and bacon. And now I'll show you what I'm having. I am having a chocolate chip pancake with a little tiny bit of sugar-free syrup and a big glass of water. So I am actually very much enjoying this. It is sweet, it is pancakey, and that's breakfast. So I really liked the flavor of the cherry ganache bar. I did not like the texture so much, but after the second bite, I didn't even notice the texture because the flavor was so good. So that's me for this morning. I'll get back with you later on today. Hey guys, it is a little after 4 o'clock and I'm having my lean and green for the day. And I did grilled tilapia and vegetables. I was actually amazed at how much tilapia is here. I put them on my griddle. Brushed them with olive oil and herbs according to the healthy fats and condiments list, and it came out really good. So just a warning, it doesn't look pretty, but this is what I had for lunch. It is the end of Christmas Day, and I am happy to say I have stayed on plan. If I can say I went off of it at all, it's by taking just a taste of my husband's wine, but it literally wasn't enough to actually like get on my tongue. I just put enough to barely taste it. So other than that, I've stayed completely on plan. I'm very proud of myself. I've been sitting in front of candy the entire day and I haven't eaten even one. So I've done really well. I'm feeling really good. I've had a slight headache for the last 2 days, but it is completely gone. I feel completely fine, and all is well. So I'm on my last fueling of the day. It is the spinach pesto mac and cheese, and I saved a little bit of my green from my meal so I could put some asparagus spears in it. And it is really, really good. I am definitely liking the pastas, which is funny because a lot of people don't seem to like them. But I think one of the things people are doing is not letting it sit long enough. Because when it first comes out of the microwave, it really doesn't look good. It does not, the texture is really weird. It's really thin. But if you let it sit there for the 3 to 5 minutes, that it tells you to let it sit, it does develop, and it has a really creamy texture, which is great for those of us who are missing the milk and cheese. It's got a pretty strong Parmesan and Romano cheese flavor, and I know there is Parmesan and Romano in it, and that is actually really, really good. It's definitely killing my cheese cravings, so that's wonderful. It's a good texture, it's a good taste, and it's a hearty meal. So I am definitely feeling good about it, and I am glad that I've finished my 3rd day. And we will see how day 4 goes tomorrow. Now tomorrow is actually the day that we're celebrating Christmas with my stepson and my in-laws. So we've put a lot of thought into how we're handling dinner tomorrow. And the way that we're handling it is to first split up the meal so that I can have a fueling when they're having the appetizers. I can have a fueling when they're having dessert. And then my lean and green will happen while they're doing the actual meal. Now, one of the cool things is that my mother-in-law is Italian, and so she makes Italian soup for basically Italian wedding soup for all the holidays, but it's essentially chicken broth. So I am going to be able to sip a little bit of that chicken broth while they're having their soup. And then they're going to have sausage balls, the Bisquick sausage cheddar balls. And while they're doing that, I'm going to have a fueling. And then we're going to wait a couple of hours. We'll open some presents. And then we'll have the main meal. My son is grilling. My son is 15, my stepson. Although I really don't care. He's my kid. He is a grill master, so he is going to be grilling some filet mignon for the rest of my family. I am not a fan of steak, so I am actually having him throw a salmon filet on there for me. I am going to use the same prep method for the steak and the salmon, so it'll be the same flavor profile. It'll just be more in line with what I can have. So I'm going to do that. For the sides, my family is doing Duchess potatoes. I am going to do cauliflower rice. But I'm going to prepare the cauliflower rice similar to the way the Duchess potatoes are prepared, so it will be comparable as well. And then for dessert, the rest of the family, I'm sure will have Christmas cookies, and I'm going to have a brownie. And why am I going to have a brownie? I'm going to have a brownie because today the brownie was my one of my fuelings, and I loved it because it tasted exactly like a normal brownie. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and have one baked and ready, for whenever they decide to have the cookies. I'm going to have one of those brownies, and trust me, I'm going to be happier than they are, about that. So, it'll go well. Now I will post again tomorrow night. Because of all the family over, I probably will not film at each one of my fuelings. So, we'll just do a one-time short update tomorrow, but I will let you know where I'm at. As far as water goes, I have achieved my 100 ounces. Yay. And I'm still probably going to have another 20. So I'm drinking the water just fine. I'm basically having one with each of the fuelings and one in between them, and it's adding up really quick. So, anyway, it's been a good day. It's been a good Christmas. We've spent most of it watching movies, including My Big Fat Greek Wedding, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, My Life in Ruins, and now we're watching the classic Christmas Carol. So, God bless you all. Merry Christmas to everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. So I was getting ready to post my video from yesterday and realized that I did not review one of my fuelings. So last evening, my very last fueling of the day before I went to bed was the creamy double peanut butter crisp bar, and I have to say this one tastes kind of like a payday, so I am happy on this one. It's not quite as sweet, but it just tastes like peanut butter. It has no aftertaste, and it is a good texture. It's not chewy. It is crispy. It's granola bar-ish, and I really liked it. So this one's going on there too. Bye.